Sell you a bill of goods along the way. That if you get some awards, you mean something. You go to a certain school, you got it. You cute, classical. Yeah, and Lois. Great. But you better stop making excuses. Is rewarded in public for what he does in private. Discipline is the single most important thing that you can use when it comes to being successful. Motivation is fleeting. No one wakes up motivated every single day. The key to success that you're looking for, the thing that's going to make your dreams come true, is simple discipline. It's doing what needs to be done even when you don't want to, even when you're not motivated. You're only disciplined once a week. You're only determined twice a week. You're only enthusiastic about the journey on Sundays or Wednesdays. And once you get a covenant, once you make a covenant with who you believe God is going to be, you say, you know what? I'm going to commit to this. You're going to put the blood, you're going to put the sweat, you're going to put the tears in, you're going to lose sleep, you're going to go days without eating, you're going to do whatever it takes to make the sacrifices necessary to manifest. We give up too early. If we just had a little bit of perseverance, if we just worked a little bit harder and just took it a day at a time, our dreams would come true. There are too many people in your life who have left you. There are too many people in your life who have counted you out. There are too many people in your life who have whispered in your ear and said, you'll be true. So I know invest in you first. And then you have the energy, the drive, the passion to just uplift everybody else in your circle. Physical is the easy part. See, the physical part, all you got to do is show up. If you can show up, again, be all in, ask some questions. Maybe we'll add be willing to suffer a little bit into that mix. You will be okay. The psychological preparation, that's a different story. I always say the mind is primary, and I always say that a strong mind is a catalyst for change. When you see the best athletes in the world either perform really well or, on the other hand, completely bomb out, it's because of that muscle that lives between the ears. We only have so much real estate in our minds and our hearts. We only have so much bandwidth in our mental capacity. And the more distractions, the more delusions, the more negativity that we allow to take up real estate in our hearts and in our minds, the less energy we have to fulfill the call, to fulfill destiny, to manifest the idea. Everything that you think about, that you meditate on, everything that has to your attention has to be worth your time. So now it's time to navigate and do an appraisal of everything that's in our life, everything and everybody in our life. Time to do an appraisal and ask them this question: are you worth my time? If you're not, it's time to unplug. Time to unplug. Time to unplug. Three rules Bobby Maximus lives by. Number one, show up every single day. Number two, when you show up, you want to be all in. You want to be 100% present. And number three, be curious. Ask some questions along the way. Don't be scared to admit that you don't know everything. And if you can learn a little bit, along with showing up and being all in, the world is yours. If you want to be good at something, if you want to transform your body, you've got to spend 130 quality hours. The next question I'm always asked is, what does that look like? It's an hour a day of dedicated practice for 6 straight months. If you want something, if you want to be good at something, you want to accomplish something, you've got to put in the time. And the minimum amount of time that you can put in is an hour a day of dedicated practice for 6 straight months. If you want to be good at something, you've got to do it every day. If we look at people like LeBron James, why is he good at basketball? Because he does it every day. You look at Wayne Gretzky in hockey. Why was Wayne so good at hockey, arguably the greatest of all time? Because he did it every day. So my number one piece of advice to people, if you want to be good at something, whatever that thing that you desire is, whatever your passion is, do it every single day. That's the real secret to success.
We celebrate athletes and we celebrate critical thinkers and innovators and actors, and we praise them and claim them our heroes, and we follow them by the millions. We love what they do in public, but you don't know the story behind the glory. You don't know the blood, the sweat. You didn't see the tears that they cried, the prayers that they prayed, the countless weeks where they went without sleep to get where they are.
When you see somebody that's successful, your gut reaction is to think they're lucky. They had a great training. They had it easy. If I was in their shoes, I could do it too. And the thing that I would want to say is, these people work harder than you can imagine. They show up every day. They do the work. They suffer. So when you see somebody on the screen, rather than criticize, be grateful. Rather than try to cut them down, maybe try to learn a little bit from them, because the amount of dedication that goes into that craft, a normal person will never understand.
The secret of change is to focus all of our energy, not on fighting the old, but building the new, and specifically behind closed doors when nobody's looking, when no one is there to affirm you, when nobody's there to validate you, when nobody is there to agree with you. You do it in the dark, and you announce it when it's first.
This is a new year. This is a new dime. This is a new you.
Make this the year where you just get started.
The time is now. It's time.
You have to dive in. You have to go after it.
You have to start now.
Success comes to those who want it most. It comes to those who are willing to push harder than the rest.
And this could be the year. In fact, no, this will be the year where you become more by what you overcome.
You just have to be all in.
I need you to be all in.
Do you want more in 2024?
Put your mind first. All things are possible.
This year, don't settle for good enough. This year, you got to maximize every moment.
It's time to step into it.
Because every second of your life counts.
This is my year that I give everything I have.
Let's go for it.
Give all or give nothing.
Don't you get it?
You owe it to yourself to actually try.
That's why you have to be all in.
The challenge that we all face is the challenge of choice. The hardest thing to do is to just get started, because when we feel the resistance, the easiest thing to do is to make the choice to take the path of least resistance. Are you ready for more in 2024? Are you ready to show the world that you've only just got started, that the best is yet to come?
But right now, you know what I want you to do? You know what I'm begging you to do? You know what I'm yelling at you to do? I want you to stop looking towards tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, and start looking towards where you need to be right now.
Let this be the year that you keep every commitment that you make to yourself. If you say you're going to get up at 5 a.m., do it. If you say you're going to work out, do it. If you say you're going to level up every area of your life, do it. Being all in means your days of playing small are over. If you're really all in, you can't just dip your toe in the water. You have to dive in. You must be willing to submerge yourself in the thing that you say you want.
Now what do? You got to focus on right now.
No excuses, no regrets, no fears. I need you to be all in. Because see, the resilient mindset knows it will fail and fall, but it stays the course because it knows losers give up, but champions give all. The victory is already yours. You just gotta claim it. You just gotta stake it. You just gotta bring it into life. And you cannot bring it into life if you're going halfway. Be all in.
Look, a great life, it doesn't happen by chance, it happens by design. And the best way to design that is to just get started.
You owe it to yourself to become who you dreamed of. Believe in yourself. Make the changes you need to make because you weren't born to be mediocre.
Your gift is the pathway to lead you to next level greatness. Your gift is the pathway to lead you to next level living. Your gift is a pathway to lead you to a next level life.
I believe in the power of my future. And as much as life has tried to amputate my spirit, I refuse to go down.
The books that were never written, the songs that were never sung, the inventions that were never shared, the cures that were never discovered.
going on, guys? Welcome back to Solana Made Simple. I'm SMS, your host, and I want to thank you for all of your support. And if you like the content you see here, please head over and subscribe to the channel and give it a like. It means a lot and it does help out. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. Let me go ahead and switch this up real quick. Let's get this thing started. I hope you have a good morning. I'm SMS. This is SMS Live. Welcome. It is Thursday morning, May 9th, 11 a.m., and we're going to get this thing started. I didn't have the best today. Let me get this fucking thing out of the way. Let me make sure that this mic works. I did a different setup. I want to make sure everything is coming through clean, and we'll get into it. All right, we're good to go. Everything looks pretty clean. Sounds good. Of course, I didn't turn that off. All right, so fresh. We're good to go. But welcome to the stream, guys. We're going to get into things. We got a couple different topics to cover when it comes to the headlines. But overall, I want to touch in on Mall Street. I switched my PFP over to it. They started the Cozy Cabal with all the costumes. We have 5 NFTs from Mall Street. I just like what they got going on. I think SPL is 100% of the way to go. Anybody that is kind of doubting that, you're definitely entitled to believe so and think so. And honestly, like, your conviction can be there too. There probably are going to be projects that stay the old route, and I mean, eventually you'll probably just call that the OG type of NFT or something like that. I definitely don't think everybody is going to make that transition, which will prevent some growth for people. It's just the way it's going to be. There's going to be different protocols and things that come up. When the actual blockchain is changing, and not changing, when they are improving and adding more functionality to what we have here, the enterprises, the bigger markets are asking for, so they can get involved, it would be keen to kind of like touch in on that. That's why I absolutely loved what Mutant Labs was doing with Mutanmon. I didn't like the Pokemon play, but it seems to work out for them. They still have been doing pretty successful as far as a project standpoint goes. As far as the launchpad, I think they're doing extremely well with that too. We saw the pre-sale with Fluffies. That one seemed to went pretty well. I did not touch that one. I didn't even really look into that project. I think they chose another approach to it. But I really, really enjoyed going through and learning about Mall Street. That's the one that I started just grabbing them. I figured, this is at mint price or below. I'll continue to buy these, so I feel like I have enough. 5 was my number. It ended up being the amount that you needed to get into the Cozy Cabal. It's just it's the group chat. It's the community center around Mall Street, and that's what I'm looking forward to kind of leaning in on. I was looking for, a community or group. I mean, the other one would be the Utes at this point. When I came back to Solana, I've always wanted to get a Ute. I grabbed one. I secured it. Stopped playing games with borrowing against it. They're either going to fucking make it or break it. And there's other projects in here that I really did enjoy and want to support. I just didn't see the same things and the same ideas, and it's absolutely fine. So they became trades. It is what it is. That's the pleasure of being in this market. I mean, I don't hold on to it unless you're coming to me. Mall Street instantly was back and forth with the reciprocity, with sharing, and seeing that I was putting interest into it. So again, if somebody's putting effort or interest into something, or even if they're showing up, they want to be part of this, like, yeah, I'm going to lean in on you. So that gets me to my point with the SMS Club. That's what I'm going to start calling it now instead of the SMS group. I didn't know I had no name for it really, and I didn't like community that's kind of like buzzworthy. I don't know. So I wanted to go with something that I liked the sound of a little bit more, and I switched it over to the SMS Club. If you guys are interested or not sure what that is, let me give you a quick peek at that. It's a group that I started instead of having a Discord. I'm complete shit at Discord. I don't like them. I don't like the security issues. I don't like that people just constantly try to sell you some stupid fucking bot and want you to hang out there. There's just too many holes to jump through to get there, and then holes where people can get in and fuck shit up. Malicious links, I don't remember seeing many of them on X in group chats or you know, it's somebody that wasn't paying attention what they clicked in a group chat. I mean, that shit can happen. But my point was, with this group, I get to see every single person that comes through there, and I get to look at their profile. I get to make sure they're a human being, or, you know, at least a really good bot. Either way, I look through it so I can see that. And if I see that there's any fucked up shit going on or like weird shit, I'll just remove them. It's the best way, I think. And I saw a tweet yesterday. Somebody was saying that they had a community. They were looking into it. They're not doing the Discord. And I was like, you know, ironic. And Frank actually commented back on that. I think there's a lot of power in going the community route like this, using this for a club, because there's no gated access except for you need a request and do that. You can set admins up. I can set other people that can have, you know, the same, you know, responsibility or roles that I have, I guess. But there's a lot to this. You can, I mean, get into it if you got a community. I definitely suggest it. But if you're looking to join one, I put Alpha in here. And why would you want to get into it, man? I try to help out and show the opportunities that I find in the market. Real quick, Solana makes simple, survivor community of passionate investors, art collectors, builders, artists, supporters, or media personalities, and more. My mission is to cultivate a supportive space in the midst of crypto's chaos and a world of manipulation and noise. I strive to share valuable opportunities and guide you through a maze. Alone, we may be fast, but together we're unstoppable. We are all we got in this space. You're your own banker, your own custodian. You really are all you got. When you have people that want to help and support and see that the same way, you know, you're going to be a lot stronger and probably find more success in this space, because your net worth is your net worth. So you got to make sure that you're finding the right people to get involved with. And, you know, that's what we try to do here, provide you with alpha. If I get any whitelist or allowance or whatever hell buzzword they want to call them, if I can get you any access that's going to give you an advantage in the market, I'm surely going to shoot it your way and put it up here first. When I look at plays and I look at opportunity where I'm about to enter or I do enter, I share them right up here on the screen so I can show you guys, hey, this is what I saw, this is why I saw it. And that's why I go through here and I talk about the coins that I saw. I mean, coins aren't going to be here forever, but they're going to be here. Well, they'll probably be here forever. Let me rephrase that. They're not going to be hot forever. They're not going to be the number one thing. But right now, it seems like they're going to be like on the forefront for quite a bit. So it's worth covering them at length. It's worth looking into. And that's why I absolutely love the idea of something like Mall Street with the SBL 404, where there's a token back behind that. The fact that there's getting launched and introduced to centralized exchanges as they continue to grow and unravel their roadmaps. And they use these things like the seasonal traits where you're burning more of this token. There's so many deflationary aspects behind the token to increase the price of the NFT because it's backed by those set amount of tokens, 18,000 for the Mall Street NFTs. It doesn't make sense to me to continue to buy these other NFTs that have to provide a utility. They have to rely on the supply and demand of the community and the whales and the people that can manipulate the market from within. Every single project that I know is successful has a deep pocket of their own project where they can adjust the floor if they needed to. They might say they don't, but that's fucking bullshit. Why would they put themselves in jeopardy like that? Or they're associated with whales that will work together to make that effort work out for them. They got more patience because they got control over it. So if you have founders, whales that are all in collaboration in a group chat that can say, hey, you know, you can list one a week. We'll pump up the floor. You're going to get 0.x, whatever it is, on every single one. We'll do it for 8 weeks. Everybody can take a shot. We'll start promoting it, run it, get some influencers. Do you see what I'm saying here? Like, that old method is so fucking trivial and bullshit. It's if you can't see that, keep buying them. Keep playing around with that game. I'm telling you, it's no artist rework is going to really incentivize or change it. It's going to be buy the rumor, sell the news, pump it up and sell that motherfucker as soon as you can. Yes, there is advantage and benefits to be involved, but look, man, when you're talking about people that want to really be involved with this, it's going to be like, look, I'm trying to get up. This is a bull run. I'm not trying to hold on to these things forever. I want to make some money when it pumps up. I'll get back in when everybody dumps. If you were the outlier that does not result in a dump from whatever you bring to the table, you are going to be the outlier. You're going to make it. You're going to do something different. But we've seen all of these things. We've seen the new utilities. We've seen the rebrandings. We've seen them. Some of them are needed. Some of them, it's just you're trying to do something or you needed to do something new. But either way, the point is we try to find those opportunities. Joining something like the SMS club, you don't need to buy shit. You just get involved and you literally do the same thing you do like in an NFC community, except for you're not stuck with a financial burden. You just get in here and you try to find financial opportunities. So do what you got to do with that information. You can kind of go through and see the people in here. We got like, I think 50 some Last I checked. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick and let you guys know. I think I might have to go to the profile, but then we'll get into everything else. Got a quote of the day. We got some meme coins that we want to take a look at. Them doing pretty well. But yeah, things are cooking up. I should be on a couple different streams this week and just continuing to grow. I've been talking to my friend AT. I showed you guys a video of AT where he knocked the guy out in 15 seconds and was barking at him. You might remember the video. It was very, very fucking cool to see that. I was talking to him on the phone today, just texting back and forth before this started to send him a link to this. And I was like, you should come on and we could interview and kind of ask some questions about the fight game, about what he's been going up to leading up to his fight at the Tech in San Jose, California. I'm looking forward to my man doing his thing out there. I've been very, very close with him since COVID times, basically. And, you know, it's cool to see him get to where he's at. I've seen him win a championship in this time. And it's been an amazing journey to watch one of your friends succeed and grow. But the SMS Club has 58 members as of right now. Right up top here has all the information. If you're trying to follow the spaces, we have them on Sundays at 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Open forum, anybody's welcome. Unless we got a guest, we'll let you know ahead of time. When I say we, it's me. But it is powered by Gosh Team Media. Shout out to the team over there. And let's just go ahead and take All right, guys, that is Gochstein Media, G Media on top. It's been a pleasure working with them. Dude, the energy and the vibe over there is electric. It is just growing leaps and bounds. We have like some superstars in the making over there. It's just stay tuned and keep fading them if you want to. But bro, I'm telling you, people are gonna blow up over there because it's just they're working, they're grinding, they're putting their time in no matter what. And I love to see it, man. It's just one of those things. But let's see here. Let me find this quote for us. And then we'll start getting into these tickers and take a look at some of the price action. And I'll be honest, it's kind of boring. It kind of sucks because really there's nothing going on. Yo, you know what's really funny about this? David posted this morning, and it's a fire extinguisher graffiti tag. Like, the fact that he posted this, I don't know if he knows the relevancy to my world and my life, but this is fucking epic. Like, I've actually done that shit in real life. Like, and he's from New York. He probably sees this shit around the corner every fucking day. But I'm going to go ahead and save that one. But no, when I saw that, I was like, get the fuck out of here. That's fucking sick. I absolutely loved it. So let's see right here. Fuck it. Bottom line, fuck it. The meaning of this one is pretty damn simple. It's just fuck it. Life is not always going to be easy. You're going to be hit with challenges left and right. If you were here while I was kind of getting things ready, starting the stream, you would have heard some of the little motivational shit that I listened to. I've been saying, man, I feel something's in the air, something's just going on. I know a couple of the other homies I talked to, they've been saying the same shit. I know that somebody's going to tell me that watermelon retrograde is in Mercury. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about when it comes to that. I'm just telling you, like, people are going through it, and to me, that just is a reminder to like look at, like, I was trying to figure out, I was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? What's going on? But it was just a point of reflection. Look, be grateful for what you got right now. Like, you're working, you're showing up every single day. If that's what it takes. Listen to that shit just reaffirms where I'm at, and helps me with the affirmation part of things. Because if you don't think that psychologically, you got to keep telling yourself this, like, you will be defeated at some point, because it's tough. Like, it's not the easiest thing in the world. But all the power to you if you're showing up every single day, because that's literally the recipe for success. Show up even when you don't want to. Like, I almost thought, like, this has been a shitty day. Maybe I should just take the day off. And I was like, fuck that. That's pussy as fuck. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not going to be doing that. You're not going to catch me fucking with the day off. Like, I don't have to be happy every single day to show up and show what we got here. So fuck it. That's the end of the day. Or at the end of the day, fuck it. You got to show the fuck up. So yeah, that's why I had a little shitty face going on right there. But there were some other things added to that. So like I said, I want to talk about Mall Street real quick. So let's get into this real quick, show you a little bit of the artwork. But if you want to get in the Discord, the link's right up here. As you can see, I look at stuff like this, like, what's in this picture? What can I take from this? XYZ. To me, it looks like cartoons. It looks like skins. It looks like outfits. It looks like gamification. It looks like they're opening up the Mall Street. People are going to be able to get in there. So I look at that, and maybe I'm just crazy, but I kind of look at people like, or things like this, because I think they're pretty slick. I think that the artists that are involved know what they're doing as far as foreshadowing and kind of storytelling. When you have a good marketer, you have a good project that wants to be a great company, They have a lore, they have a story, they have a premise, they have something to work on, a roadmap. It's not just like, what's hot right now, what can we switch to? And before we get any further, without further ado, if you got them, you know what to do. Light them up. Shout out to you guys if you were ready. If not, go ahead, get ready. You got some time, but not too much. Let's see. If you've seen it all, Mall Street is still in its infancy. Mall is still in its infancy. 404s are still in their infancy. Do you understand where we're at? Like, I'm literally looking at my plays like Bored Ape Solana Club ain't losing. I'm not getting rid of them. Those are staying with me all the way. But there's some other projects that I've had that I'm like, yo, I will even sell you at a loss to grab as much as I can of Mall Street, rares, and then even some floors to do the swaps because I can use the swap mechanism to try to get more rares. On top of that, deflating my supply. So you're burning your tokens while you're going for a better rarity. Maybe you don't get it, but you actually have a chance. You don't get any shots, you don't shoot. So, I mean, hey, at least they provide that. And if you don't think that that's going to be the way to go, I mean, just watch. If people keep doing that and they're trying to get more and more rare, they're trying to, work this gamification system the right way, the value's going up just by the sheer nature of it working. We'll see how it works. There's a lot of skepticism. There's a lot of optimism. It's just the way people are going to be. You're going to have haters. You're going to have people that are completely positive for it. I'm right in the middle. Like, I don't think it's going to completely wipe everything off the board. But I do think going forward, it will replace what's here and make things kind of like, that's cool, but this can do all of this. This has these opportunities. Like SPL 404 is not tied to what this does. There is so much more, and it's very simple development stuff, the way that they made this. So, I don't know. That's something that you guys might want to look into. Then right here, we got people joining into the Cozy Cabal. We got Max. If you don't watch her content, you guys are tripping. She has some amazing shit too. But they got a team of like goated and quoted people in there. I'm pretty stoked. Like I'll be straight up. The homie hit me up, asked if I had a costume. I said no. He sent it to me. So I was like, shit. Well, by my standard, like if you send me something, you want me to be part of your community, like, and it's something I already have been fucking with and showing support, you've got all my support. I PFP'd it, changed the background, threw a drop shadow on there. And you know what? Now I got a collection. Now I have one that I won't sell. It's a gift. It's something that means something to me. It was cool to see the dude that didn't ever speak to me before say, hey. And on top of that, I think the team is pretty pumped. I mean, they made this little banner for us right here, and they showed what we got to do. So the Cozy Cabal, what's that? It's the community. It's the core community of Mall Street. We have the Dino costume, the Unicorn costume. The stars coming soon. That's probably something to do with me because of the stars in my name. I'm not exactly sure if that's the case, but it sounds like it. We'll see. If you hold 5 or more, you got a nice bag. You're in. You're in. That's all you have to do to get invited. When it says all you have to do, that will drive the price up. That will drive the demand up, supply up, XYZ. 0.8 was the mint price. It is now at 0.6. So if you are looking at it in a Solana, if you're looking at it in the Solana price, you're below mint. It's a deal. If the price is up or down, I don't fucking remember. I can just tell you that I got in this. I like what they got cooking. I like how it looks. I'm in. So let's just continue to rock out and see what they got. Now they have a couple interesting. What's it called? Oh, on top of that, look here. All the costume traits were over 1 soul, and now they're over 2. So just put that into consideration. We'll see what else we got. I was messing around with them. I wanted to get. Is this the one that No, that's not mine. See right here, some teasers. This is the guy Kale. This is the CEO. So I'm all in with this. They posted this here. That's the review I did. If you guys haven't, go over to YouTube. I'm almost at 1,000. I think it's like 980. It would mean the world to me to help me get to 1,000 this month. 1,050 would be even better, but we'll take it what we can get. But let's see. I mean, you guys get the idea. You see the artwork. If you're a fan, you're a fan. If not, you're gonna hate it. But either way, I absolutely like what they got cooking over here. And I'm just gonna read through a couple of the announcements real quick. Let me switch this up for you. I'm just gonna be staring at that. All right. So. And you guys can check this shit out in their Discord. I just know that I don't prefer Discord, but since it's here, I mean, they do. Honestly, I'll say this. There's not much that they're not putting on their timeline that is in Discord. What they do is get a little bit more descriptive. So that's where I'm going to try to do my part as a community member and, share what I can. So as you can see, you can't see this, can you? No, you can't. All right. Well, don't even worry about it. We'll just keep it like this. We'll keep it 100. The CEX listing, the centralized exchange. Hold up, can I fucking change this thing? Here, let me see if I can give you some of this. It's not showing me that I can. Oh well. Anyway, all right. So this is in their Discord. If you guys want to check it out, it was posted on the 7th. We've hinted at it for some time, and we're excited to announce that Mall will be one of the first SPL 404 projects to get listed on a CEX. That is huge, huge. For being number one in NFT volume across all chains within the past 24 hours is impressive. Don't get us wrong. But now it is time to show the love and appreciation to the mall side of Mall Street. Mall Street status as a 404 project significantly sets us apart and highlights exactly why 404s are uniquely beneficial. It's the stuff I talk about every fucking day, especially with this. We not only cater to the NFT community, but can also leverage our token side to attract ever-growing meme coin audience. That's the shit I'm talking to you guys about. Like, they responded to me like, you get it, like you understand this, and like I'm not acting like I'm fucking, Plato or whatever, some Nostradamus type shit over here. I'm looking through it. I'm like, yo, what do you guys not see here? What are you missing? What am I missing? Tell me. And I haven't got that yet. And unlocking a new realm of opportunities for Mall Street. Mall Street offers a multifaceted experience with countless layers to explore and numerous untapped directions waiting for discovery. We enjoy the best of both worlds, Mall and Mall Street NFTs. While being a 404 can involve extra effort, don't forget that it opens doors to immense opportunities, growth, and potential, most of which we've yet to witness. So, like, this is, all right, crypto works. We get it. Trump likes it. That's great. Likelihood of a bullish sentiment, up there. The next wave of Solana NFT token, not just NFTs, just the token standard with more functionality, stuff that we've never seen. The opportunity to leverage it into another market, not just an NFT market cap where you can swap back and forth. That just is such a bigger window of opportunity. It just lays it out like that. So, hold on a second. I'm getting like a million fucking texts from somebody. It should be something important. Oh shit. Graffiti project. If you're interested, 302 wants to get the back wall sprayed. Yeah, sign me the fuck up. Absolutely, my brother. Sign me up. This is AT, yo. This is the fuck. All right, so back to this here. Enjoy the best of both worlds with Mall Street NFTs. Well, with that being said, CX will be Mall, or what CX is Mall getting listed on? They didn't answer. All right, we can now access the Locket and Flux Beams beta, or live beta, meaning we can lock the liquidity pool. We're just getting warmed up, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think we have more surprises in store. Would be a mistake. We're the forefront of 404 innovation on Solana, arguably the number one SPL 404 PFP collection. Heard that 100%. Number one by NFT volume across all chains within the past day, and this is just merely a glimpse of what the future can hold for Mall Street. Ball in the mall now, or you may end up balling outside the mall later. Yo, if you guys end up balling outside the mall later, I'm literally gonna look at you like this. Ha! With the rest, no, I'm just kidding. No, we will laugh at you. We will 100% laugh at you and be like, see, thought it was a fucking phase, huh? Anyway, that's just how it is sometimes. Ball or ball, I don't know. So those are some of the updates from Mall Street right there. All right, so season 1, let's go over that real quick. I wish, you know what? I'm just gonna make a tweet while you guys are watching this, and we'll get into it. Let me copy this. Probably can't do that. Save this to the hard drive. Season 1. We'll throw that in the desktop. NFTs. Boom. All right, let me pull up a screen. We're gonna make a post real quick. Get in this whole thing. Bang. All right. You guys don't see it right there. So, yo, I didn't have the music on this whole time. Yeah, I did. Yeah, whatever. If it did 80% yesterday, guys, do not buy Venus and like save yourself the hassle. Every single coin that's come on here and every single person that's come up and said some dumb shit like that had a shitty coin that did not do well. Every single one of them. I write them down. I write your name, and I'm like, these fucks, like, you come back through here with your dumb shit coins. Like, you were literally, no, all right, it's just starting, babe. That's what everybody fucking says. Every single person says this shit. I don't care. I'm just not even gonna look at the chat. Every time I do, it's people like you trying to drop your coins. And if I'm wrong, let me be wrong. I don't care. I really don't. But yeah, it's not this good. Post this. If I'm small time, why did you come in here and try to share your fucking coin, you dumb bitch? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? People like that is so stupid. And I don't care how small this is. Like, you're here. I'll do that one. I mean, you're here. So, say what you need to say, playboy. Boom. All right. All right, so that's done. So look, check that out, guys. There's a lot going on with that, and now we can read the tweet. You guys can actually see it. But Wall Street when Season 1, you think of it quickly recently, just released. What to expect is the Prestige Plaza, the seasonal traits. The best part, only a few teasers, what is included is Season 1 of Wall Street. NFT volume, another CEX listing, further LP deployment, interactive rarity site development. So they're constantly cooking. There's a lot going on. This is just like they're basically trying to paint a picture for you guys to see what they got in the works. But you'll have to just kind of wait and see. I mean, there's really nothing else you can do. But I don't know. I like it, guys. And hey, this is something where I've made a decision. Like, do I want to try to get it a little bit of everything, or do I want to put a lot of like focus in one specific area? And this is just kind of, it seems like one that it's sticking out to me more than anything. But that being said, guys, I know you want to go ahead and take a look at all of these memes. We will definitely not take a look at whatever the fuck that person was taking a look at or talking about. However, we will look at some other shit coins that probably will go to zero and have no potential future. But just out of spite, anybody that comes in the chat, that is an ultimate, definite way I'm not sharing it unless I already know who you are. And yeah, you see the response. Dang. Miki, not looking too hot, but if you're looking for an entry, this would be a good entry for you here. I'm going to wait a second to talk until these guys are done working. It seems like they're cutting this grass every other fucking day now. So this is what I'm seeing right here. This is where the breakout came up here. You might have this coming up. You have higher lows. This is one of the things that probably take a little bit of time to play out, but you can see this going back up and recapturing these all-time highs and moving forward there. But there was a couple of these that popped up here that caught my eye. Book of Memes is one. Trump is one. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. It looks like Pups is down like a motherfucker again. Who would have thunk? All right, so Trump, as soon as this was released and talked about on the news or whatever it was, I guess he had like a speech or some shit he was doing, like a PR thing, and he said that he's bullish basically on crypto. This thing took off. So you guys got to know that we're watching this play out in real time. These kind of things like this, anything culturally is going to be memeable now. Like anything that's politically like kind of fueled or it's a cost, it goes viral, those kinds of things. Those are going to be the ones that we're going to see kind of like taking off at this point, like in this market. I mean, clearly you see Drake's cat, that took off. You see something happen in the government, that takes off. Religions being talked about, that takes off. Like anything like that, people just want to throw their money at it, people talking about it, and it might go away the next day. Some of them might go away and then have a resurgence as it comes back up in the news. So those are ones where you find a dead coin. Like if you go back, you probably had this happen with this one. It's launched, nobody cared about it. Now Trump's, said something bullish about crypto, and we took our spike back up here. But right here, like you're kind of downtrending. Like it came down and popped back up, but it came right back down here, and it wasn't making higher highs. Like you had this reversal right there, but right here, ultimately, it was coming back down. I'm pretty sure that was like when the market kind of took a little bit of a dip, but this going across here, it ultimately started breaking back down here. If he had said nothing about crypto, do you think this would have had that reaction? Honestly, because nothing else here gives you anything remotely close to that. So that could be extremely risky to get into a play like this, because there's just really nothing else going on. So now that he's bullish, we're going to see that. So anything Trump, anything his dog, cat, all of that, keep your eyes out on that kind of stuff. If you see multiple people talking about him, do your own research into them, look at it and say, hey, take a look at the whales, see what the buys look like for the whales. Sometimes you see all these buys, you see all these sales, it can kind of tell you like add. A couple, there's 4, 5, 6, so pretty much even, but overall, like that's in the last hour. This is all in the last hour, guys. So like you got to really scan these things. You can look through them if you want to do your own research, like all the way. You can watch wallets if you see them, the first couple letters popping up over and over and over again. Get closer into them, see what's going on. Like 29 G's was put into this about an hour ago. All right, 3B. Then he took it all out because it had a little bit of a pump. Did he have more than that? I don't know. Yeah, so he took a loss, like 10 grand loss, it looks like. I don't know. All right, we're saying that he had nothing in from this point. This is just hypothetically speaking. He had the 24 or 25 G's there. And you grow up here, look for it again, 29. So we're at $55,000 into Trump. And then he sold off, we'll just round up on both of these. He sold off 40, so he's in there for 15 G's. He took a loss on whatever. He's going to let the 15 G's run. I guess that's in the last hour because this is down 13% in the last hour. So he might have been that guy in here, helping this pump up here, but he's selling off like before he gets to the chance. I mean, he's letting some run. I don't know how whales operate. That just sounds crazy to me because I wouldn't do that with the same. Like if he took zeros off, I wouldn't do it with that amount. That seems weird. But anyway, you see what's going on. People are throwing money at these things, like crazy amounts of money on a fucking meme coin with God knows what going on with it. But we're at 62 million on the market cap, 25,572 holders on here. This is Trump. The underlying factor with this is him being bullish on crypto. You want to buy a red candle? This is a red candle for you to buy. Do your own research, not financial advice. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the 9 to 5, see if we can quit our jobs and stay alive off of meme coins, baby. I made some money on this one. Overall, I'm a little up. Like I took some L's. That's pretty good. It's good to see that. This kind of makes me think this will do like multiple millions. It's at 1 million right now. So let's go and take a look. Like, let's really think about this. 9 to 5. That's a very good sounding coin. Like, I like it. I could see it doing well. Is it going to be a banger? It's hard to say. There's other coins out here that, you just really don't know. But if you got the liquidity, to me, it kind of looks like a point where you might want to wait for a little bit of a pullback, but this W looks promising. the structure, the build up, everything looks promising here. So it's something you're really going to have to take into consideration for yourself on this one. But it doesn't look like a bad opportunity to get into a 9 to 5 million market cap, 2,113 holders on here. Yeah, man, this thing has seen some higher highs, and I mean, you have downside potential, so don't go all crazy, but it could be a play for the next couple of weeks. I don't know how long it'll last, but we saw Motion make a little bit of a move over the last couple of days. Had a good opportunity to get in. This might have some life left in this one. This is at 1.4 million on the market cap, 1,719 holders on here. Very similar charts here with a little bit of a uptick. But look at these guys. You're all seeing the same thing, right? You're seeing that we had these run-ups, comes back down, and then we're going to be looking for another run. So everybody that sold here might have bought back in here with profit. So it's house money. Let's gamble on this one and move on. Once everybody else gets back and they get back up here, what would they likely do? Probably take profits and let everybody else try to pump it back up. And then they're still going to have moon bags. This is how, I mean, if I was to play that way, I mean, it works, but they know, like, there's people that know these things are happening. That's why you see these same exact formations. It's people that kind of play the same game. So that's Motion. I mean, who knows how it's going to play out. We'll go take a look at Crody real quick. Crody's got, let's see here, 17.4 million on the market cap. It's at 1 cent right now. I mean, again, same thing. Came back down, found support today, popped up a little bit. We'll see what happens. It looks like a lot of buys in the bottoms. These are all finding the same like kind of supports in these last couple of coins. That's 9 to 5 Motion, Crody, and I think even Miki showed the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, same exact thing. I mean, this is showing some promise, guys. Like, I just, what's the other one that I'm in? I think I'm in Chud something. See what we got. All right, here it is, Chudjack. This was called in a couple of chats. I saw it previously and I traded it. I was out of it. When I saw it get called again, I was kind of not sure if I should get in. I definitely missed the first run. I got this part when it first kind of came out and we ran that, but I did sell it and did not get any of this. This is a very, very nice run right here. Could have changed the game, but hey, it's very high up there. I mean, how high is it going to go? We're at 6.3 million on the market cap, 825 holders on here. You know, who knows how long this is going to sustain that? It's just billions must buy. Jack, I don't know. Meme coins, guys. Do what you got to do with that information. But it's hard. It's a hard sell on buying that. But I mean, you got these wicks, you got these candles. So taper yourself. Be patient on this one. But this could result in some upside for sure. So see what you got. Let's see what else. Let's go ahead and take a look at. Let's take a look at pups, man. This one, I took a hit on this one. I left some in there just to kind of see what happens. I guess that's the worst way to trade, to see what happens. But it's not looking good, man. I know some other homies that have bought in, but maybe they're the ones dumping on it because they're not getting what they wanted out of it. So very, very shitty situation. But since it is revisiting these local bottoms right here, you could see, the reversal at this point. This is when it's trying to shake people out. This is when they probably would like to get people to, get out so they can run it all the way back up to $100 fucking. That's a 5x right there. That's a nice solid number for a nice smart investor. So I mean, hold on to this if you can, because you still got. I mean, runes aren't going all the way away. It might just die out, and again, show you the same kind of formation we saw in the other chart where it was pretty much flat across the bottom. But we'll see how this kind of works out. This is the first one on Bitcoin where you're able to indefinitely swap it back and forth. So that was my exposure play for runes. Runes took a nasty hit. This really shows as well. But 55 on the market cap, 55 million on the market cap, 24,446 holders on here. It's not looking terrible. I mean, in consideration of getting in, but if you're holding up here, buying in when I was, you had to make a decision here or here, and otherwise you're in pain. So selling some of this for a loss is okay when we made another profit and putting this to something that has a little bit more momentum. But you just have to write shit down to keep track of it, or else you're going to trade yourself to zero by taking loss and not tracking if you've made that back yet. You need to be more patient at that point. I know other people in this position, so that's what I'm getting at. You need to be more patient. You need to narrow down your trades. Don't get into like a billion of them. There's a couple of people out here that are sharing their whole process. I think that takes away from a little bit of your game, but at the same time, it highlights like your negative part. And sometimes that could suck. So be very careful if you're doing those, but definitely write down where you're making the mistakes and try to change them and see what you can do. Most time it's exits. Like for me, I've had two that stick off like the top of my mind that were over 100%, and I was thinking that, hey, this really has the chance to, go to 100,000 market cap. I should have sold because it didn't, and I sold for like maybe 60%, which is still good, but it's like you start to get like in this headspace of like 60 is not even good enough. If I get 100 or more, like I want 5, 6, 7 X's. And I mean, most of the times, like people that are posting theirs, it's after the fact. They could have told you that they're getting in at the exact same time and why and all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't work out that way. So if you are taking advice and following trades, be happy with what you can get and don't worry about trying to get as much as they got, because you usually end up being their X liquidity at some point anyway. That's just the way it goes if you're finding out from people. When you find out about these, like I don't have any, well, I have pubs, but like I don't have any of some of these coins. I'll let you know, like Purdy, Motion, 9 to 5. Sold everything that I had in all of these, maybe looking for opportunity. That's why I'm showing you it now. It's not that I'm holding all of these coins trying to sell them when you're like, I don't got this shit in my wallet. I got like Slurf in there. I got some Dogecoin. I've got some, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put together my portfolio and kind of share it. Like I have, like it's this Brett, Dogecoin for sure, or two because of different chains. I wanted exposure on that realm of things. I've got Slurf. I like the community. It's not my biggest bag. It's just the first one to come from mind. I've got Pith. It's a utility token. Utility tokens might not do shit, but I just like this one for the potential. We'll see what happens with all of them. But like I said, maybe I'll put that together and kind of share what I got. I don't mind. But it's not about what I got. It's what's working in the market, what's performing and what's not performing, and then finding your exits as you find your entries. Like make sure you are timing both of them. Super important stuff when it comes down to that. But let's see here. Give me 1 second. Pull this up, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the NFT prices. But I'm going to play this in the meantime. No, I'm not apparently. Here we go. All right, let's take a look at this. This is Magic Eden's page that I'm not sharing with you, just pretending. And here it comes. I think. There we go. All right, let's pull this up so you guys can see some of the price action with me. This shit is absolutely fucking insane. 400, like NFTs are not what they used to be anymore. Like it's not like if you do not see what's happening. Like Mad Lads are at 68 Soul. Are you kidding me? Like, wow. I mean, I knew they were gonna go down, but dang, I did not see that. That's pretty significant. Let's just take a look at the page real quick and see what the chart looks like. God damn, they slaughtered this thing. Sheesh. Damn, some of the homies are selling from 177, 179, 95, 87, 197, 110, 186. God damn. Y'all thought this was really going to get you a full apartment in Dubai. That's a lot of greed, man. That's a lot of fucking greed. Oh, well. That's the way it goes. Best luck to you. But yeah, NFTs are changing. The landscape is definitely changing. If you do not see that, man, you can't be helped at this point. But let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of these guys. I mean, all these nodes, all these tools and shit like that, it seems like if you're looking for a top project, that's what you're going to get because they cost so much and people are using them. However, D-Gods are at 44. SMB Gen 2 is at 33. We have Soul Casino at 19.49. Klayna's holding on to 13.64 for dear life. Namaste at 12.38. Tensorian's down to 11.89. I said those would go in single digits. It's only a matter of time. I'm so glad I got out of that fucking play too. I locked into my Ute. I'm going to be rocking out, hopefully connecting with more of the Utes people. If you're a Ute holder, make sure you have me followed. I would like to, work with the homies over there, kind of just grow into that network a little bit more. I think that they got potential, and I also think they're good as zero. Either way, they're still fucking here. So at least they're back. Whatever. I don't really care about the whole Frank topic. He brought him back. I got one. I'm happy. We'll see how the community feels about that. Degenerate Ape Academy. Keep going down, baby. I want these in the 5 range, and I might pick one up. I still will not guarantee that. There's no reason for me to really buy this. I don't know if there's any upside for any reason. It's more of a collector piece. So, actually, I will not buy this at 5. Honestly, probably not going to be buying many NFTs. So I don't know what to tell you. Like, Famous Fox is at 5.78, and they made utility basically. Retardio Cousins is at the same price of them, and they're Retardio Cousins. All they are is a collection of crazy, weird shit and weird people that get together and have a good time and vibe out. Sometimes they get whitelisted and work together on coins. It'd be stupid to think they don't. I'm literally watch it every day. I mean, you see it on the timeline. Don't be dumb. Zero Monkey Biz, something I can be very happy that I've been holding on to this. 5.46. It's one of one art collection from the dude Tony, I think his name, or whatever is Tony something, Tony T. Yeah, every now and then they get some love from the Bitcoin and Ethereum people or whoever the hell the dudes are. I think maybe Bitcoin guys from OMB, and the press gets pumped to crazy heights. So I don't know. I figured hold on to one. I like it. I would like to get mine printed and like hang it up on the wall over there because it's one of those like I don't want to lose this thing. It's actual like an individual piece of art. It's not just like a generated thing. And some people say it's ugly. I'm just like, well, so it's the same thing you got. I mean, it's subjective. But anyway, Smith's down to 4.2. There's just really nothing. Aurora down to 4.9. Breadheads. Okay, Bears 3.58. That's nuts. Let's see what else we got here. Remember when SBL 20s, this thing was like through the moon and everybody was like, this is going to be something else. And it was, okay. I thought these were like 20 solar or some shit like that. But, I mean, you guys are seeing Sharky, 2.26. I remember they were bragging about right after they had their debacle, they were still in top with volume. I'm like, that's because people are wash trading and getting rid of them. Like, that's the volume. There's a sale. People think that there's a reason to buy them, and I mean, you're finding out none of this. A lot of the best thing that they have going is they're giving you a chance to buy an NFT and take a loan out of it immediately because the likelihood right now is most NFT prices are sliding down. So if you are buying NFTs and not taking a loan out, you're really fucking yourself. I've done that on every single NFT. I bought one Ute, took a loan out, bought another Ute with that one. The price went down. Just to lower my average, and if it goes back up, yeah, I have to sell it to reclaim that, but I have a higher chance of making that profit back rather than holding on to recovery. When you go down 10%, you got to go up 20 to make 10%. If you go down, you sell, and you go back down, you buy that lower cheap one at a lower average. It's the result is a higher profit faster when it turns around. Timing is everything. Bored Ape Solana Club's at 2. I like to see that. Fuck yeah. I got a couple of these, and like I said, this is one of the projects that I'll hold on to. Definitely going to highlight these guys and talk about them. I like the community. I like the people over there in that group over there for sure. So take a look at them, guys. Like, I mean, it screams Solana to me. That's why I fuck with them. Let's see. All right, I don't really want to get into any other ones. It is 11 o'clock on the dot. I think we are going to wrap things up as far as the NFT side of things. Let's get into the bookmarks and see what we got left, to see if there's any kind of things we want to talk about, discuss. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at bookmarks, see if we got anything up to date. All right, so this is a coin that I got a little bit of or some money in this one. Fuck ETH. This is a good example of why. When gas fees skyrocket for Ethereum, they anticipate a 4 million market cap to be much higher, like explode 10 to 20x. The long-term hold, you don't have to go crazy with this one and put anything into it that you don't want to lose, because there's no guarantee that it will take off. But then there is also the SolGrid bot going to be rebranded next week. There's a $300 USDC contest. All you have to do is retweet, join the Telegram, make a sports bet using the information from the Telegram on, Sol Casino or DeFi Bookie. I did both of them. I got bets in for the soccer games all the way up till Sunday. We'll update you guys on the progress with that. If I put any bets in today, I will jump back on live and let you guys see that as I do it. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., we're going to be taking a look over or a stop over with Julie from G Media. She's going to be with Cattle Daddy Media, talking about content and there was a point of that. It was authenticity, I think is what they were getting at, right here in front of my fucking face. Let me bring this up for you guys so you can see everything. You might want to pay attention to this. If not, that's all good too. You heard the info. All right, so we got right here, you can see, this is the fuck ETH that I was talking about, the coin. Take a look at this. I have nothing to do with these guys. I like the idea of Ethereum gas going up. People in Solana want this. You can get in early. This has made a move in the last couple of weeks due to people talking about it. So find your entry. Don't go balls to the wall, because it will probably pull back on you at some point and give you a better entry. I was also talking about this right here is the contest, $300 USDC from the SolGrid bot. All you have to do is go make a bet based off of the information, screenshot it, and send it back in there. You get entered. Other than that, we covered everything else, guys. So I'm going to wrap this up and jump off stream. Got a lot to get done. I want to finish up this content that I was recording for you guys yesterday. I got a bunch of artwork we got to touch in on. Oh, I will be in a space tomorrow at 3 o'clock with some people. I forget the name of them. I'm blanking completely. It's about like artist, your background, how you got into it, all that kind of stuff. They asked me if I'd like to be part of it, so I'm going to be in there. And I got to put some stuff together so they can see my artwork, because I don't know, like, somebody asked me, like, hey, where do I see your work? I'm like, I don't know. Send me, where do I send you something? And I need to have, like, a page that shows you just some of the stuff I got. So we'll get into it, and, yeah, it should be a lot of fun. If you guys want to make sure you put your notifications on, I'll be sure to share it out there. It's on my timeline already. But as always, guys, thank you for tuning in to SMS Live. I appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, every single day. This is powered by Gox G Media. You know how it is. G Media on top, where legends speak and generations listen. I love you guys to death. Thank you for supporting, and I'll catch you tomorrow. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Solana Made Simple. I'm SMS, your host, and I want to thank you for all of your support. And if you like the content you see here, please head over and subscribe to the channel and give it a like. It means a lot and it does help out.